Ah! Hello? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Luka stream. If it's your first time here, a double welcome to you. And also, I love you. Oh, I have to close my window. Hold on. Give me a sec. I don't need the whole neighborhood to hear me streaming. That would be unfortunate. I'm gonna unmute on Discord and then we'll get Mina. The Mina. Mina.
Hello.
Hello, Mina. Are you excited?
I'm pretty excited. Are you excited?
I am also pretty excited. We're gonna shit's in 3D now.
I know.
It's the
It's
future.
like a whole new dimension.
It's the future now. I have to voice two protagonists and also a judge. I feel like this first case is going to be a lot of me voice.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much because the two protagonists you're voicing are very rarely on screen at the same time.
Cool. That's exciting. Okay, let's get to this. Let's play a video game. We need to turn the music off for. Oh, I need to get your flesh form out of here. Oh wait, no, I didn't need to do that. Duh, I have these here now. Your flesh form is not your flesh form is not needed.
Be gone.
Be gone, flesh. All right, I'm excited. This is gonna be very loud on my ear holes, isn't it? Yes. We have an anime to watch. We have a full anime cutscene to watch.
Hell yeah.
We are very large. That's fine. Are we usually this large? Yeah, this is probably normal. Sure.
It's okay. It's all good.
I'm gonna shrink us a little bit. And small in your Lukami. Everybody's dead.
Everyone died. Especially Phoenix. He's gone forever.
Phoenix is dead forever.
These are dark times.
This voice is not canon, by the way.
Reduced to rubble,
Yeah, this is Sam Riegel.
and it's up to us to
Don't worry
restore
about it.
to its former
This is a
glory.
fake voice. Is it an actual anime
I know
opening?
what you mean. It looks like your
Not
title
really, it's
finally
like
decided to make a move.
Every case starts with a cutscene.
Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on
Who
board.
did? A trusty new partner. Her design is so good, though. Oh, I forgot that we should do something before we actually properly start.
What's that?
We should actually look at the costumes and acknowledge we're not having Athena in her default costume.
Yeah, you made an executive decision.
She's been with
I mean, I
us
guess
for
we do
half a
see her
year.
default costume here.
Oh, I can hardly believe it. Anyway, her power will be our greatest weapon.
Her power of science.
Of being a huge klutz.
I love her.
Are you alright, miss?
Oh, she's good.
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned.
Just instantly endearing.
Why does this look like
Time
it's
to bring it to an end.
voiced, animated by the same studio that does the Persona anime?
It might be. I think Studio 4C is on a lot of stuff. Let's go with the locket.
Oh, that's gonna be hard for me to Google who does this.
I'll do it, don't worry.
Oh, it is A1. Oh, it's A.
It is
Yeah,
A1?
it's, yeah, it is A1. Oh, I accidentally skipped that. Whoops. I think it was over anyway. I clicked back in and I skipped the cutscene. What do you mean?
Oh no.
What do you mean? Why is Phoenix not hot anymore? Oh. And now here's the cutscenes that we all know and love.
Yep. Just telling us who did it right off the bat in case you're new to the series.
Yeah.
Thinking's hard.
It's hard to think. Did that just pop up a little loading bar? What the fuck? We didn't get to see Apollo. Oh, should we replay that fucking cutscene?
And if you wanna.
We didn't get to see Apollo's dumb fucking design.
You will in a second.
I guess so, yeah. Alright. Oh, Athena immediately, huh? Wait, is she the first case?
Not really. You'll see. She's not in it as much as you think she is.
Oh, no. Okay. Nope, not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie.
You doing okay, Athena?
God.
There we are.
Why does he look like this?
It'll explain it. It's a silly explanation, but they do explain it.
It's so stupid. He's so anime. Oh, Apollo. Yeah, doing great. Like, hum a little tune great.
Oh yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Although...
I hate... Oh yeah, you know what? These don't animate great, huh?
No, the legacy characters got kind of shafted, but some of the new characters look really smooth. Yeah, I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there.
Oof. I'm that transparent, huh?
It's so weird having Apollo not be the newbie anymore.
It's so weird. Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Nerves of steel here, I tell you. Hi, Apollo. This is Apollo Justice. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. But I'm going to be there at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Junie?
Her girlfriend.
Oh, she have girlfriend? Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? That explosion really did a number on you.
I'm just happy you're okay, Athena.
Whose jacket is that? Is that his jacket?
No, you'll see. It'll take a while to get there, but you'll see.
Okay.
Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm going to see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. And I'm sure you feel much the same way.
Professor Juniper. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all suspicion. Oh.
You want to be Juniper?
No, because this one's gonna be... Oh, I guess you are voicing Apollo in this one, aren't you? I mean, you can voice Juniper if you want.
Okay. Thank you for doing this for me.
Junie! Oh! Okay. She do a cough. What? Is that like her inhaler?
She's not used to the dirty city air.
Oh no. Hey, are you okay?
Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens at home in the forest, though.
In the forest. You live in the forest.
Yep. Look at her. Of course
Her
she
name
does.
is Juniper Woods. That's such a good name, actually.
Yeah. Some of the names in this game are actually really clever.
This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear, dear childhood friend, and she's also our client for this case, and also she's my girlfriend. Absolutely she is. The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. But that's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that. They were roommates.
Brought you a little snack, Athena. Just a little something for my garden.
Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine?
It's an orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance.
Like your hair. Oh, I get it. Strength for the trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me. We do play as a girl, briefly.
Yeah.
Apparently. Jeez, look at me. Standing here clutching an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes. Oh my god, they're so gay.
Normal thing to do with your childhood
Normal
friend.
thing to do. Well, don't you worry. We'll be so powerful in there they won't know what hit them. Right, Apollo?
Yeah, that's right.
God, Apollo.
Come what may. This is one trial. We just can't lose.
Oh. Okay, bye, Apollo. He's dead.
Hello.
Apollo!
Uh,
Don't you cry when your friends give you fruit? Yeah, all the time. Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened. All this time, he was trying to put on a brave face, but he was really overdoing it. Oh. Huh? Oh, it's the bailiff.
trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom.
What? Now? But Apollo's in no state to defend.
I have to defend Juniper.
What are we gonna do? The trial's about to start with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. But even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. No, wait. There's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
Bailiff,
Yes, miss.
the defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition.
You know. You're not seriously...
You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie.
all by yourself? Athena, stop for a second, think about what you're saying. You've never once taken a case on alone before, right?
What? 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 No hey problema. I can handle it. I think. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over?
Sure.
So confident.
I believe in you, Athena. That's enough for me.
You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at the bench now. So you'll just have to leave it to me.
I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate that I can't be there, but I know you'll give it your utmost to defend Juniper.
You bet I will. Rest assured of that. Why did Athena speak Spanish there?
She just does that sometimes. She just borrows words from different languages.
I love that for her.
Because she studied in Europe, so...
Ah.
That's why she's only 18.
She's 18?
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense, because all the really young attorneys are from, like, Germany, Europe in general.
It's, yeah, her and Juniper are both 18, even though Juniper is still technically in high school, question mark.
Okay. Sure.
We'll get to that when we get to it.
Okay. My name is Athena Sykes. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken the lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this. And I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie. Is this button here a text log?
I think so, yeah.
Did they finally add one?
There you go.
After so long. I can actually scroll it too. That's nice. My mouse actually works properly on this. That's really exciting, actually. Oh. 3D.
All right.
Wow, okay. Hello, Judge. You look good in 3D. All right. I see now. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Why? What? Okay, what is with... Why does William Payne just look different?
Check the profile list.
I don't think I can do that yet.
Okay, well that's not Winston.
That's not Winston?
No.
Do you want to voice him then?
Okay. The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. And what is the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today.
Wow, okay. Yes, well, a substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue.
I see. Not at all surprised to use that as an excuse to run away.
I don't like this man.
With me as an adversary, who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape?
Oh my, you're still a pain, dude. Come on. What?
I hope I'm doing a decent approximation of your pain voice.
The nerve of that guy! I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Ugh, this arrogant jerk. What? Who's Widget?
See the little necklace she has on?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's Widget.
Oh god, do I have to voice a sidekick?
It just repeats what she's thinking in a high-pitched voice.
Alright. No, Widget!
And it changes expressions when she does.
That's cute. I like it.
Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now.
Sorry, but what do you mean Athena seems different? This is her normal costume. No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me. How odd. I could have sworn I also heard something. Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking.
Well then.
That was a good laugh.
Thank you. If that's the case, then there's a clear contradiction to what you just stated.
What? A contradiction?
You just stated that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was... what was it? Elegance at work?
No. Actually, it was arrogant jerk. That's so funny.
At any rate, what does it matter if it's a red monkey or a yellow monkey face?
What is your obsession with monkey?
No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness.
You say that, Mr. Payne, but this happens every single time at the start of every single game.
I love how you can tell it just like Winston, he's also balding. He just grew out the back hair a lot from the forward.
Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. Let us get back to the case.
Of course, Your Honor. I am more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the Rookie Humiliator.
Does every Payne have that nickname?
No, Payne was the Rookie Killer.
Oh. This guy has a humiliation kink then.
Yeah.
I knew it. He really is an arrogant jerk. Thanks, Widget. Oh god, okay. Judge animates real well. Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I will remove you from this court. I'm very sorry. It was just a knee-jerk reaction. Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Alright. Is the background in 3D too? I can't tell. It kind of looks like really low quality 3D.
Yeah, I think it's like... it's not like high poly count 3D.
No, yeah.
Now then. The incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4.
Oh.
At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4.
Ah, yes. I was presiding over that trial as well. And Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense.
A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial.
This is a good track.
Yeah. Music in this game is overall very good, I think. It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed.
Is courtroom number 4 the one that we're usually in?
Yeah, R.I.P.
Rip.
Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life.
Oh, I should turn the bot on really quick. Hold on. Uh-oh. There was a death? Hold on. I shouldn't read that yet. I'm doing things.
Doing stuff and things.
Connect. Join. I don't want to update MIRC right now. No, PK, that's not your fault. You redeeming ramen delivery, just remember that I don't have any other my other extraneous bullshit running right now. But there was, in fact, one death, was there not?
That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast,
Oh!
the body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered.
Candace Arm do what?
I think it's supposed to be like can disarm, because it's like she died from a bomb.
Oh. I see.
She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial.
I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape.
I'm amazed you can escape at all, Judge. I've never seen you move. Maybe the court should see to getting you even shorter robes. Even shorter? Wait, are his robes short as it is?
They are pretty short, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, this is me. The
Yeah.
victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out to safety.
That's cool of her. It's cool of a cop to do.
Yeah. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report. And details about the bomb.
Ooh, that's a nice little sound. Do I... oh? Is that the bomb? Whoa, that's cute.
Very cute.
I want it. Okay, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. There we go. There's the button.
There it is.
When I want to check something, I just tap the court record panel in the upper right. Yeah, I know. I've played a game before. Gasp in pain? Great. Good name, sir. 55. Apollo is 23. Juniper is 18. Okay. It's brand new. Brand new badge. Let me look. Oh, that just shows the picture. Why is that such a long window for the time of death? That's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we're assuming a bomb killed her, so we would know when the bomb went off. I'd better take a peek later. I just did. It's okay.
Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand.
Oh. She's okay.
Defendant, are you feeling alright? You're looking a bit pale.
I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse.
Oh no, she's dying. It's legitimately like an inhaler.
Yeah. I love how many like plant motifs are on her outfit, like the pine cone bow with the acorn.
Yeah, it's
buttons.
so cute. What a good design.
Yeah. But I'm alright.
Junie's really giving it her all. I'd better make sure I do the same.
If we could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant.
Jazz, you did not miss much yet.
Yeah, we just did the intro up to the learning how to do the court record.
Yeah.
Juniper Woods, I'm a high school student.
Okay.
Miss Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse the day in question? Yes, I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Athena. And so, I was there yesterday
Oh.
to watch his trial and lend my support.
Oh, she's cute. Something's wrong. Junie's really scared.
Did you know I'm also known as the Defendant Humiliator?
I hate this man.
He's very detestable. It looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earned that moniker. Dude just announces, I'm going to badger this witness.
Pain misogynist moments. Ugh. Does his arrogance know no bounds? I have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant Prosecutor Payne.
What is it? Did you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the Rookie Humiliator instead?
Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let him get to you. But Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too.
He was? My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes.
Okay.
It says they can even help you see into the future.
Oh shit! Apollo's gonna become... Oh wait. I wonder if that's purposely a play on Apollo's name.
Yeah.
They can? Then that's the perfect present for a lawyer. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them.
A sweet-to-meet girl like this, blowing a courtroom to bits? I must say, it's very hard to believe.
Objection!
Oh.
Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime. That's not true. I don't have any kind of motive. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed.
Oh.
I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and defendant. However, that doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
The only thing that does is her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself.
Why? Yes, Apollo is the god of prophecy, Jazz.
He's basically saying that she didn't have a target, she was just blowing it up for the sake of blowing it up.
What? Then that doesn't really give her a motive, does it?
Look at that little angry widget.
It's cute. I like them. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that?
That's a very good question coming from a novice such as yourself. But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges? What? Why, yes. Yes, I have.
What?
And did that experience cause you to harbor a grudge against the court system?
Objection!
No, wait just 1 minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clients would turn into bombers.
That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land.
I agree.
I can see the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt.
Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it.
It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor.
And what exactly was so unique about it?
Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question?
Huh? Me?
I noticed that you appear to be very nervous, and well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to get some more confidence, which is an easy question.
What an asshole. Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man. Thanks, Widget.
Harumph, what did it just say?
Nothing. Not a single thing. Now, let's see. What was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. The court record. The information I need is somewhere in the court record. Yeah, I looked at it already. It's in a stuffed animal.
All right, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom? Was it because it was...
Inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for? It was stuffed inside a stuffed animal. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior.
Pretty good. Have a cookie.
Oh.
The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal.
There There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine, just like I said from the start. I can do this.
Yes, as I recall, the bomb was stuffed inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have with the defendant?
The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here.
And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed.
It's a tale, Your Honor. The tale of a poor victim of the explosion.
This is incredible! Are you saying it's Detective Arm's tail?
Your Honor is so very close, but no, it belongs to this stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Phantom. A rather unpleasant name, if you ask me.
I think it's cute.
He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Huh.
Exactly. His motto is phony evidence is just trucked up.
I like it. That's so wrong on so many levels.
The Phony Phantom's tail is made of vinyl cloth. And we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints.
What? What?
The Phony Phantom provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proved that the accused handled the bomb.
Oh. Just knocked herself out with her own hair. Whoa! 3D! Look at that camera schmoove.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it?
That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence.
Alright.
Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this?
I don't understand.
Oh, she's dying.
How about you, Miss Sykes?
Camera angels. Thanks, Arboyle.
Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence?
Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. But I better come up with something for Junie's sake.
If you can't produce an answer, we could always go straight to the ruling, if you prefer.
No! I have to say something fast. Let's just make some bullshit up. Oh, no! I can't get my voice to work. Why now of all times? What's happening? What's wrong with you? Oh.
Backstory.
Tragic backstory. I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court. Oh, she died. Oh, PTSD. What? What the fuck?
So this game is the only one in the series rated M, and that image right there is why. Because the ESRB has specific issues with images of children covered in blood.
Are we watching Higurashi? Oh, she do have PTSD though.
Very much so.
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Oh,
Objection!
Phoenix!
Why, it's you.
And then Athena gets sidelined, right?
Yeah.
Great! Why do
I feel
I expect she's more like a co-counselor in this game than anything?
She pretty much is for the most part. I feel like they had the story for Athena's game written already, but they also wanted to make it Phoenix's big comeback for the marketing.
Yeah.
So they just kind of squish those two things together. So she still has a character arc and gets character development, but she's only playable one more time after that.
That's disappointing. Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place. Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own. Oh, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now let's turn things around. You got it, boss. I like her though. She animates so well. She's like,
really nice.
Like her expressions are very good.
Yeah, like that's what I mean when I say the legacy characters got kind of shafted because they tried to make them too close to the sprites, which intentionally had very limited animation. But the characters who are brand new, they just go crazy. They just put so many frames of animation in their little sprites and whatever.
Look who showed up out of the blue. If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, you always manage to surprise me. Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling. But I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Miss Woods' fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. You are absolutely right. Let us continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne.
Not at all, Your Honor.
Oh God. Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time.
Like this remix of the Ace Attorney 3
It's really good.
Yeah.
The music in this game so far is great.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Junie's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself. Because of yesterday? Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her. Poor thing. And here she is back in the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby.
Given the defendant's condition. Very well, I grant special permission.
You go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about this.
Goodbye, Junie.
Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
It's been a while, Mr. Payne.
You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am gasping pain.
My brother's evil twin.
I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne.
Long-standing rival? Oh, you overestimate your brother, sir.
What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing?
Yes, and you're already saying why people don't like Phoenix as much in this game because he's not like a super 3D chess master.
He's still a goofball.
He's still a goofball, but like, I think in this game's defense, the reason he was so cool and calm all the time in the previous trilogy, in Apollo Justice, or rather, was because he had 7 years of planning. He had everything planned out. Yeah. Because he had so much time to prepare.
And he's just being thrown back into the deep end. He has nothing planned out. Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's weird. I did fully expect them to walk back how Phoenix was in Apollo Justice. Like, I 100% expected that. It is a little bit weird seeing him just be normal Phoenix again. But like, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, you can't make him like super cool and calm because it removes the tension from the game.
Yeah, because then like yeah, exactly. Phoenix is the way that he is for the sake of telling the narrative and for the gameplay, not because he's supposed to be super cool.
Yeah.
I don't think you said
You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands.
Looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other.
Your Honor. The prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom.
Uh-huh. I'm sure they will.
Very well. Please call your witness, Mr. Payne.
Oh, it's a cop. Man, I wonder who did it.
Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Witness?
What the Alright. Alright. So I wonder who did it, huh?
A very, very ambiguous name.
I guess we shouldn't voice this guy, because he doesn't seem to talk.
He does sometimes.
Okay.
We just won't voice the text whenever it's yellow, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have.
Okay. He sounds exactly like a robot.
Can't you speak in a normal manner?
You
want me to take him?
Yeah, you can take him.
Yeah, sure. I can.
Yeah, was it Kaboom McBomman?
God, I wish we had text-to-speech that we could do.
Yeah, it'd be so good. I mean, yeah, I should see... I've been thinking about doing that, like adding a bot to the Discord, like, the radio TV solutions people have, but I don't know how to do that. We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll look into it for next time.
Yeah.
He can.
Speaking is inefficient. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? How is speaking less efficient than typing?
He's like a freaking nerd, okay?
What an odd witness. We've never had one of these before.
Mr. Tornate was in charge of the bomb for the trial where it went off.
Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the defendant?
Huh.
Shocked.
So he was the first to discover the body, was he?
He's here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Very well. The court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony. But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard witness.
God, I wonder who did it. Ooh. Fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb named HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down. Alright. So
Well, that's
even...
bullshit.
Is it? It doesn't have a timer.
It was inside the stuffed animal.
Yeah. So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on? Wow, okay. I can...
This guy looks like he goes on 4chan after he's done work.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess this makes you the blue monkey in this barrel of fun, boss. I'd now like to begin my cross-examination. Huh?
Mr. Tonate, what is that? Bomb? Great googly moogly! Mr. Tonate, I demand that you disarm at this instant.
Disassembly complete.
What?
Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly a spring chicken, you know.
Boy, it sure is weird that you just happen to have that. I wonder who did it.
An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like.
Uh-huh. Wait.
Your bomb does appear to be a very good copy indeed. Witness, that's enough. There's no way to replicate anything here.
Okay. So wait.
And now the defense will begin their cross-examination. Where's Miss Sykes gone to? Oh. Athena, you can come out now.
Okay, Mr. Right, let's get to work.
I guess you were pretty scared, huh?
What? I don't even know what you're talking about. I was tying my shoelaces.
Oh, shut up, Widget.
Hey, put a sock in it, Widget.
She just, like, switches it off.
As transparent as ever.
Now, let's see. Where were we?
Athena doesn't have a good poker face, huh?
Athena could never work customer service with Widget on. She'd be fired in half an hour.
Yeah. We were at the cross-examination.
Whoops, I pressed the button. Whoops. Oh, cross-examination, of course.
She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's alright. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine to help her.
No, she'll be fine.
No,
I gotta say, thank you.
Thank you, video game, for letting me skip the tutorial. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, this game is already arguably the easiest in the series. It'd be really annoying if I also do the tutorial on top of all that.
Yeah, that's fair. No need for that right now. She'll be fine.
I'll do everything I can to help. If you can't find any contradictions, and you flub up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help.
Oh, that's a new button.
Yeah, it's basically just a hint feature.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'll be counting on you if I get in a bind. Alright, it's cross-examination time.
So she is just the co-counsel then?
Yeah.
Great. So, I mean, that is a helpful feature. Because, like, I guess if we do get stuck on a cross-examination and neither of us really know which is the specific suspicious statement, that is nice to have.
Yeah, I will say, despite my adoration for certain parts of this game, it's the one I've replayed the least, just because it was download exclusive in North America when it first came out on 3DS, and it took up like literally half of my 3DS's memory, so I played it twice and then I uninstalled it to fit more stuff.
That's totally fair. Yeah, because, like, I mean, and even when you had replayed these games, you sometimes forgot the order of operations with some testimonies.
Yeah, exactly. I remember, like, the broad details, but not the specifics.
Yeah. So, the bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. But we know the one that is not real. Yeah, this is bullshit. Because the bomb was in the stuffed animal.
Yeah.
So I can present the bomb, right?
Yeah.
Objection!
So you say you saw the bomb's countdown, is that right? And I say that you are clearly lying. There's no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. Oh. He doesn't emote much, does he? Mr. Tonate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer? He's key smashing.
You mean bottom text?
He's... No, don't say that. I don't...
What?
I don't want to think of him as a bottom.
That does seem like a glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this?
Ooh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat.
Always remember, Athena.
Sorry, I have to text my mom real quick. There we go.
When you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret, whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out.
And pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss?
Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tonate?
I do like that Athena calls him boss. Like, Apollo never showed him any respect after the first trial.
I mean, Why would he, though?
Yeah, like for a good reason, but it's still nice seeing someone actually look up to him as a mentor instead of being like, yeah, screw that guy, he pays my rent and that's it.
The sound?
Sound? What sound? A beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal.
Look at him squint.
Objection!
He's so sneak.
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery?
He looks like the kind of person who would unironically say his phrases like top kick.
He would. Bullshit.
I hardly think training would help you hear something so soft from so far away.
What now? No, I'm not, sir. Mina?
It's not like this is something like a toaster, you know.
Now he's just showing off. I don't like this man very much.
No, he kind of sucks.
He kinda sucks.
You keep asserting the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here is your penis, Mr. Wright. Being suspicious is not an attractive quality, you know.
And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you?
Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tony did not hear the sound. You can't prove a negative, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, no, but
It still seems totally suspect.
but it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
I guess so.
If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods.
That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tony happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
He just happened to be there, huh?
What's this now?
I thought you said you didn't know her.
Typically, he said that he didn't know her before this assignment.
Oh, okay.
Looking for a chance to get the bomb, Miss Woods was already there in that lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
The remote switch?
Duh.
Well, if it's missing and you've arrested her as the defendant, surely you would have been able to confiscate it. The fact that it wasn't on her is sort of weird, right?
Maybe a little bit. The defendant then used the remote from inside the courtroom to start the timer.
Objection!
How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
Did you just do like a little finger wiggle? Finger wiggle?
Yeah, a little wiggle.
Objection!
A finger wiggle.
The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Someone other than Mr. Tone could have opened the case and taken the bomb out.
What does that mean? With your fingerprint? Yeah. Okay, well, I wonder who did it.
Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof that it was Miss Woods who stole the remote switch.
And by the same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her.
This man is a bad lawyer.
This guy is 100% on the train of, oh, you can't prove this negative? Well, she did it then.
This is such bad logic.
What I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb.
Ah, that tail. That doesn't prove she handled the bomb. That just proves she handled the stuffed animal. Ugh. Talk about a rotten hand. As long as they have her fingerprints as their trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage. It appears we will have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand.
I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright. I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad. I can read your feelings, you know, boss. Guess there's no hiding from her, huh? Don't worry, I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay. Guess she's already at anger level 1. Don't worry, I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her. I'll blow this place up if I have to. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. Me? Yes. What?
What an odd thing to say.
What an odd thing for this man to say! Ugh. This guy's hiding something. I just know it. No shit! What's his name? Bailiff, please go out to the lobby and bring back the defendant. It's like this guy's like, I did it, but you can't prove that I did it. Junie!
Athena.
Oh. She looks even worse off than before. Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you.
Thanks, Athena. And I'll do my best too. You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the courts, correct? No, of course not. What's that you say? I can barely hear you.
Oh my god. Badgering her so hard.
I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor is scary.
Oh.
What an impudent little girl. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth.
This is getting ugly. Yeah, you should object to this, Phoenix.
You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it. That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was, is that right?
Mr. Wright, can I go give that prosecutor a smack? I love that's a good expression.
Yeah, I like how her entire deal is emotions, so they made all of her emotions like really exaggerated.
That's so good. What? Of course not. Do we have to review Courtroom Manners 101 again? We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off so easily. I haven't forgotten about how he treated you. Don't worry about me, just help Junie. Her heart's crying out. She's so scared, so very scared. Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. What do you mean? What? This girl got superpowers?
Yeah, she can hear the emotions of people's voice.
What do you mean? When it sounds like
and
this time, it's the voice of Miss Woods' heart. Oh.
They just never bothered to explain this. It's just magic. Just deal with it.
She just has magic.
Yeah, which is honestly, I'm fine with that. I prefer that over, you know, shady Enigma sitting there explaining to you in three different conversations how his bracelet works scientifically.
I agree. Yes, but it's like It almost does seem a little bit Mary Sue of her to just have this power that, like, is not explained at all. Like, a little bit. And also she has all the science stuff. But I guess, like, I mean, like, it's not any worse than Apollo. So far.
Yeah.
So I guess it's fine.
Don't deny it. You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Objection!
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant? Thank you. You should have called this ages ago.
Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman.
But don't you know, Your Honor? There is no more a gentleman in the world than I.
Ugh, as if a gentleman or even a gentleman would behave like he does. Don't let that rude ruffian win. Oh no.
How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? I'll have you know I attend a manners class every Saturday.
I don't believe you.
I'm more than just a mere gentleman. I'm a genteel man.
That's not what that means, sir. Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I'd demand my money back from that manners class if I were you.
Got him.
Get wrecked, I guess? I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but...
He's like, I just want to see your kick ass.
Mr. Payne, that will be enough.
Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony.
Gaspin is a quote-unquote nice guy, isn't he?
Miss Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
No. The 3D doesn't look so bad. It's just like... the animations are whack sometimes, I guess, is all.
Yeah, I still maintain the new characters look good. The old ones just look a bit weird because they tried to stick way too close to the limited animation that the sprites had.
Like, I do like them leaning into sort of like having a cel-shaded effect on the models to sort of like mimic how they used to be 2D.
Yeah.
Like, that's smart. But, yeah, Phoenix doesn't animate very well, does he?
Not very well at all. It's unfortunate, but it gets better the next game.
Yeah.
Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off.
Oh.
The rubble started falling. It fell on top of me.
Oh. Junie's clearly in pain, being forced to recall the bombing like this. She can't even get her words out. This isn't going to work, so what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart. What? Yes, now's the perfect time to use Athena's power. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Woods' heart? Yes, and they sound incredibly strained. Oh, okay, so this is superpowers now.
Yeah, this is an actual mechanic in the game.
Oh, okay. She's so scared. I think she could collapse at any second. Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart. Okay. In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. Guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you studied. And listen to the testimony of Miss Woods' heart. Okay, boss. I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason they put all that effort into studying analytical psychology. Off gets. Off gets?
Sure, man.
Sure.
It's alright.
Oh, I see. Let's do this. Oh. You know, I was thinking earlier, like, that little evidence law book has just become a running joke throughout the entire series now, huh? Like, it's in the first game, technically, and it's just, like, never relevant ever again.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
What can you do?
Yeah, what can you do, right? So your holographic thingamabob can show us how Miss Woods is feeling, right? In a nutshell, yes. The emotions and images that I picked up on just now while listening to her testimony, I can enter all of that into Widget and use the mood matrix to analyze them. What? Hello? Is she a Tamagotchi? These mood markers here reflect fluctuations in Junie's emotions. When she feels happy or is enjoying the memory, the happy marker will light up. Okay, yeah, okay, alright. When she feels angry or frustrated, the angry marker will react. Okay, yeah, okay, alright, I get it. Yeah, okay, alright, yeah, This makes, yeah.
Emergent video game.
Video game. So, with your special ability in Widget's Mood Matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology. Yep, now let's give it a shot. I'm picking up on some kind of discord or noise in Junie's heart. Oh, she can hear us. See here?
You can hear our conversation.
This is what the noise looks like in the Mood Matrix. It's a result of inconsistencies between her testimony and her feelings. If we can pinpoint these inconsistencies, the noise level should drop. Okay, it's time to listen to Miss Woods' true testimony. Alright, what's up with this?
As you go through her testimony, it'll show you little records of what she remembers. And you gotta pinpoint the emotion that feels out of place.
I was watching from the gallery. That seems right. Wait, what? Why happy? I think I have a good grasp on Junie's emotional state now.
You just touched the one that you think is out of place.
I did.
Oh.
This power of Athena's is incredible. And I'm seeing an unexpected emotion that's inconsistent with the content of her testimony. What? Already?
Oh, right, you gotta press the pinpoint button first, I forgot.
Oh no, I'm still in tutorial, I think.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. When she says it fell on top of me, the happy marker was reacting. Right. Well, look at that. That is odd. There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We just need to do some digging. When you find an unexpected emotion... Oh my god. Oh, no, I do just have to press the... Okay, yeah. What's the unexpected emotion? Happy. Why would she be happy that a bunch of rubble fell on her? Widget is registering joy when Miss Woods recalls the rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods! As the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy?
What?
Mr. Wright, the feeling of happiness is spreading throughout Junie's heart. Keep going on this point and I bet Junie will start to calm down. Great. Let's hear what she has to say.
Since I was about to escape the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled, I tripped. And the rubble started falling on top of me. I really thought I was done for.
She wanted to die.
But just then, Apollo came and rescued me.
Oh no, she's straight.
No, she's a bicon.
Hell yeah. Apollo?
He used his own body to shield me from the rubble.
Oh, I see. So that's when he sustained those injuries. How do you feel, Junie? Did talking about Apollo give you some courage?
Yes. Apollo is just like the sun, strong and bright and warm.
Shut up.
Just talking about it makes me feel like a leaf undergoing photosynthesis.
And see? Your coughing stopped all of a sudden.
Oh, you're right. Thank you, Athena.
Lawyers are very strong, aren't they, Sir Boyle? These are magic lawyers, aren't they? Looks like we were able to draw out some new testimony. Pretty neat, huh? But there's still some noise left, meaning there must still be some discord in Junie's heart. I guess we'll have to keep going then. Let me input this new information and update the mood matrix, and we'll be good to go. You remember what to do, right? Yes. Yes, I remember what to do! Okay, that's why we were able to skip the cross-examination tutorial. Because they're gonna over-tutorialize this. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Right. Info update. Sad. You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you?
Yeah, I was really happy.
Oh my god. But was there also something you felt sad about at the same time?
Sad?
The reason I ask is, when you were describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness too.
Oh. All I can think about is this entire mechanic would be so useless against an uncooperative witness.
Yep.
It's like, hey, you sound a bit angry when you say that. They'd just be like, screw off.
Fuck off. No, I don't.
Yeah, you wouldn't really get any info from that.
Bum rap Rhiney?
Oh, I haven't said this yet. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Bum rap Rhiney? Well, what do you know? Something new.
That's right. I brought my stuffed animal, Bumrap Rhiney, to watch the trial with me. Bumrap Rhiney and Phony Fanty are brothers.
Who knew that the legal world could inspire a whole line of merchandise? But did you miss Blue Badger, dude? Come on!
I had Bumrap Rhiney with me while I was watching the trial. But it wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I'd lost him as I was running away.
Oh, that's what the tale is. It's from Bumrap Rhiney.
Poor Rhiney, a victim of that terrible bomb. You know, I'm with her. I'd also feel very sad if my stuffed animals got blown up.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I know. You can see what it looks like in this poster. It's for the campaign to eradicate fake evidence and false charges.
He's really cute.
Yeah.
Phony Fancy and Bumrap Rhiney, huh?
So something about like cute stuffed animals in particular getting destroyed that makes me sad.
Yeah. Nothing against the campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros? Mr. Wright! I don't sense any discord in Junie's heart anymore.
Thank you, Val. I hope it's not too goofy.
No, it's really good, actually. So I guess that means we managed to draw out all of her testimony. That's right! I'll just make an update with the new info and we'll have the whole picture. So, do you think her new testimony will help? Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without you, Athena. So Bumrap Rhiney was in that courtroom when the bomb went off, too. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of that other piece of evidence. All I have to do is present it at the right statement. The tail. So... are all the testimonies gonna look like this now?
Not all of them, just ones where there's no, like, immediately visible contradictions.
Oh, does this show me how many pieces of testimony there... That's such a good addition. The little, like, this is how many little bits of testimony there are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably the one with Rhiney in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to actually press present.
Yeah.
Objection!
Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but you can relax now. You are, without a doubt, innocent.
Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now?
My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that of Phony Fanty. It was the tail of her gallery companion, Bumrap Rhiney.
Objection!
What nonsense is that? I can see they wrote stuffed animals, yes, but they're completely different characters. An elephant and a rhino. They're as distinct as a defense lawyer and a prosecutor.
But are they really so different? Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace through law.
Even elephants and rhinos have some similar characteristics, like their tail. They're both gray, for example.
This corner theme is really good, actually. Holy shit.
Yeah. I love the electric guitar in this game. It always sounds great.
Anyway, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion to be true. If I may direct the court's attention here, you'll clearly see how the two got mixed up. Uh-oh. A little bit jank.
Take that!
Well, would you look at that? The two tails are exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals are based on entirely different animals. But the design of their tails is exactly the same. Get wrecked, idiot.
Order! Order in the court! As long as the possibility exists that the tail belongs to Bumrap Riney, we can no longer consider it to be decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb.
Hey, Charles.
Hello.
As things stand, I consider the charges against the accused unsubstantiated. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Payne?
Oh, yes, of course, Your Honor.
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You turned things right around.
Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long.
I believe that brings our proceedings for today to a close. Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigating ahead of you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Let us reconvene tomorrow.
Wait, is this not a one-shot first case?
No, it's 2 days.
Holy
you don't
shit.
get to investigate. You don't get to investigate, but...
Oh.
Court is adjourned.
Usually the first case is handled within 1 day. That's wild.
Yeah.
These backgrounds definitely aren't 3D. They're like the police officers look like... They look like they're models, though.
I think it's just like stylized painting, kind of.
Yeah, it's really weird. That was so exciting, boss. We did it. True to form, you managed to just barely pull it off at the very last moment.
True to form? Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me.
Thank you for everything you're doing.
You did great, Miss Woods. You really stuck it out.
And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you most, Junie. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around.
Well, you were the one who gave me that courage, Tina.
Really? Thanks.
Great interactions.
She's so cute.
She's very, very cute.
So, be honest, was I any help at all?
Of course. Without you, we would have never gotten out of that tight spot.
That's good to hear. I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm going to give it my all. I'll be so good that one day you'll call me your partner.
That's what I like to hear. Right in Sykes' law offices.
Apollo BTFO.
Analytical psychology, the ability to solve riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential is beginning to really shine through now.
Hey, where's Apollo anyway?
Good question. I almost forgot about him.
So did the game, Phoenix. So did the game.
I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby.
Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in courtroom number 4.
Courtroom number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the explosion?
When I came out to the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about Bumrap Riney.
Oh.
I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast. And then
He went to...
Apollo said that he had an idea where Riney might be, so we went to take a look together.
That's really sweet, actually.
It is. He's such a good guy.
Apollo. Huh. I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be.
So you went looking for Riney together before you were called back in the courtroom number 5?
Yes, I'd had some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me into the courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though.
With all those injuries, I wonder how he's managing.
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Oh. Wonder what it was.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Just maybe he found some new piece of evidence? Ooh. Anyway, we better go and get him. Good idea. Apollo isn't real. Oh, it's almost the anniversary of the time Edgeworth killed somebody. Oh.
Where are you, Apollo? Trial's over for today.
Oh, she's so cute.
Come on, I know you're...
Oh, he's dead.
No.
Oh my god, he's dead! What the fuck? He's actually dead. Rip Apollo. You got one game, and even then, you didn't really. To be continued. Okay, let's take a break. Ooh. That's a good stinger sound.
Yeah, I
I like
it.
that. Alright, let's take a break. We'll be back. I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Mina, I have a very important question.
What's your question?
Is the mood matrix just used as a means to get witnesses to expand upon their testimony?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, then I'm fine with it as a mechanic.
Like, there are some parts where it's a bit silly, where it's like, I don't think this technically counts as evidence. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I can definitely see the mood matrix and Athena, by extension, being sort of like, you know, part of the issues I have with this series court system. But if it is mostly used as a means to get witnesses to expand on their testimony, then it's fine. For the most part.
Yeah. It's like, it's one of those things where I don't think it makes or breaks the game. I think the problems in the game are deeper than that. And the stuff that's good about the game doesn't really matter too much. But there is one mood matrix segment in the final case that is really, really good in my opinion. Like, it does a good job of actually showing you a character's, like, inner workings, essentially.
Candace do be kind of hot, though. She do be kind of hot, though.
Irregularly placed moles are always cute.
Yeah. So there's no investigation.
No. Goes right back into court.
Great. This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start. But given how things ended yesterday. Good morning. What's up, Athena? Oh my god, I just realized that it's Apollo and Athena.
Yeah.
God.
100% by accident, but it works so well.
It is very good, actually.
And no, they're not siblings.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Just gonna snip that in the bud.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no. And that's where Athena gets her superpower from.
It's an extension of Star Wars where everyone's part of either the Skywalker or Palpatine
Yeah,
clans.
exactly.
Everyone's part of the Grammar clan in the Ace Attorney universe.
And everybody is either a Grammary or a Right. That is how
Or
it would
both.
be. Or both.
Sometimes both.
Sometimes both. The mood sure is tense. Not that that's any surprise. Oh, hey, did you read the paper this morning, boss? Hey, North. Huh? The paper? That came out of left field. You didn't read it? Then you don't know the big news. Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains. Oh, I like her a lot. Oh, is she?
Cryptid enthusiast.
Oh, is she into cryptids? Oh no! She's my daughter now. I have another daughter now.
Adopting every assistant.
Yeah. Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Athena. It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. So you'd better watch out, okay? She's
Go
just
to
like,
jail, Athena.
we have bigger issues right now. You really should read the story for yourself. I couldn't even begin to do it justice.
Justice?
Huh? It's just a word, Junie.
Oh, poor Apollo. It's all my fault.
Oh. Oh, Junie, what was I thinking? I'm so sorry. Apollo's dead. What we found yesterday was not Apollo's dead body, thank goodness. Oh, okay. Nipping that in the bud. Bit ruined. He'd been assaulted by someone with a blow to his head and was lying unconscious. We rushed him to the hospital right away, and it looks like he's going to pull through. God, Apollo's just fucking going through with this case, huh?
Yeah, he sure is.
But it was still quite
he's like
shocked.
Phoenix. He's not as invincible as Phoenix, but he is very resilient.
Yeah, Phoenix is literally unstoppable.
Phoenix would just walk it off.
Yeah. But it was quite a shock to stumble onto a scene like that. Phoenix got hit by a car and he was fine. Well, mostly fine. He just twisted his ankle, apparently. Is Miss Woods alright, Athena? Well, I managed to get her to stop crying. Now she's resting on that sofa over there. It's really weird how you, like, spaced out for a second and had a flashback, and I had to deal with that by myself.
Yeah, Phoenix just stands by and gives, like, a silent thumbs up when Athena's like, boss, she's having a mental breakdown, what do we do?
I imagine Phoenix giving, like, the Dale Cooper thumbs up.
Yeah.
He absolutely would do this.
His mind was in the red room.
Yeah. I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo. Poor Junie. She believes that the reason Apollo was attacked is because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom. Oh? Guess I can see why she'd think that. By the way, how are you doing? Who, me? Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Miss Woods, but are you alright? Me? I'm just fine, boss.
Phoenix still has his dad instincts.
Yeah, you do. I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock, but I'm alright. People who've studied analytical psychology are great at times like these. Oh, I love her. After all, they've learned how to control their own emotions, too. Somehow, I don't think it's as easy as she makes it sound. But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he? Yeah, he can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing in courtroom number 4 or who assaulted him. The doctor said it's probably due to that hit he took to the head. Assaulted in a court of law and losing your memory at that. I know how that feels. Yeah, you do. But who in the world would do such a thing, huh, Mr. Wright? Ugh. Just wait till I get my hands on the coward who hurt our Apollo. Now, Athena. I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Miss Woods, okay? But I admit I'm just as upset as you. Okay, boss. You're right. Apollo's assailant can wait until after we clear Junie's name. That's the spirit. Now, let's see. I'd better check the court record one more time before the trial starts. Did we didn't get anything new.
No, but you can check the details for the detonator in the bomb case. Also, did you ever actually check the autopsy report?
I did, and all it said... I mean, yeah, we did, because I pointed out how it was such a weird...
No, but they actually checked the details of it.
It just gives me a picture.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
If memory serves, but are you going to tell me about Scroll It? Shut up. Earth to Mr. Right, I'm ready whenever you are. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. You bet. I do like Athena's spunky attitude. It's very good.
Yeah, she's. I knew that you'd like her immediately. She's a very fun.
It does bring back a little bit of that Maya attitude.
Yeah.
That Phoenix works really well opposite.
Mm-hmm.
With everything that happened with Apollo, I didn't have time for a proper investigation. I can't let that stop me, though. I have to get this right, for Miss Woods' sake and Apollo's, too. Luka, do you understand how arrows work? I think so. I understand how arrows work, I think. They fly through the air and hit people.
Sometimes in the knee.
Yeah. Shut up. God damn it.
It took you a second.
Such an old joke.
You were like, yeah, oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Now then, I believe I instruct the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question?
I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor.
I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne. Not angry, just disappointed.
That's worse.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Aha! Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am.
There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring to the court's attention during this trial.
A separate matter, you say? And what might that be?
I assume you're aware that another incident occurred during yesterday's trial. I'm speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins of courtroom number 4.
Are you gonna try to pin that on Juniper as well?
Of course he is.
Uh-oh. Why is he bringing that up?
Yes, what a truly harrowing experience it must have been. Poor Mr. Justice.
At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone.
Oh my god, shut up!
He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods.
He isn't going where I think he's going with this. Is he? Is he this stupid?
The prosecution wishes to indict Miss Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice's assault.
Oh my god, he is this stupid!
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the incident under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with his trial.
I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4. This is the location in courtroom number 4 where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. As you can see, it's quite close to where Detective Arm's body was found.
Yeah? What of it?
The question is, why did the culprit feel the need to go maliciously attack Mr. Justice?
Why indeed? What do you believe their motive to be, Mr. Payne?
I believe Mr. Justice found something in that courtroom when Mr. Woods is with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of this bombing.
You mean he found some incriminating evidence?
Yeah, precisely. And so I surmise the defendant picked up a piece of rubble and hit Mr. Justice in the back of the head in order to silence him.
Junie would never do such a thing! She was devastated when we found Apollo hurt like that!
Miss Sykes, please control your outbursts.
It is the prosecution's belief that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault, it will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself.
Very well. Miss Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice.
What? Why are you listening to Mr. Toupee over there? Although, considering our conversation yesterday... Flashback! Oh my god, it goes slower than before!
Like, this will learn you.
Maybe the two incidents really are related after all.
I would like to start by hearing from the defendant herself.
Very well. Bailiff, please bring Miss Woods to the witness stand.
Oh. This poor girl.
I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop.
Sniff your flower. Miss Woods. Guess she's still really upset about Apollo.
Miss Woods, you went to the ruins of courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not? Yes, I did. Good, good. Well then, if you would please testify about what happened to the court.
Alright.
During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and went to the courtroom ruins together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
Oh.
So Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell? What an admirable young man. I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature.
He may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo can be really nice too. I hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out. He looks like a little imp. Baby man.
Little gerblin.
But one has to wonder, why did Mr. Justice stay behind in the ruins?
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Something? What kind of something?
Something to do with the courtroom bombing kind of something, I think.
Oh! New evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed.
I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence when I was called away.
Objection!
Shut up.
Just as I thought, there is a connection between the two incidents. But the defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor.
What lie is that?
When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him. She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence. No.
Objection!
Miss Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with violence.
What the
She
fuck?
found proof of her foul deed here in the courtroom ruins.
No, you did not! What on earth?
Do you see it? There in front of Mr. Justice's right hand. Witness the message he left us.
It's written in blood. W-O-O-D-S. Why, isn't that...
That's right, Your Honor. It says Woods in capital letters. What? I submit that Mr. Justice left us with the name of his attacker before he fainted.
Was that... What? Was that like that before?
Yeah, they just didn't show it in the cutscene because they focused on like his head and body.
What the
They didn't show
fuck?
his hand. No, that can't be true. Apollo wrote my name.
Mr. Ray, the nerve of him leaving that message. Why would he do this? Hey, don't take it out on me. I don't understand it any more than you do. When we discovered Apollo yesterday... Yeah? Oh, this is new.
No.
Ah! We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as security heard Athena's scream, they ran in and cordoned off the area. After that, they were there in cordon number 4 with Apollo the whole time. We couldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police. Still, I never thought they would find some bloody writing there.
Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Alright. Well, the last time we had bloody writing, it was fake as fuck.
Every time we've had bloody writing, I don't think there's been a single instance of bloody writing in this franchise that actually was made by the person writing it.
No, Mia's in the first game was written
That
by
said
her, right?
Maya. No, it said Maya. It was Red White who wrote it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forget. It's been so long. Okay. Does any part of this like seem sus?
You can press it.
Oh yeah, Latusa's was real.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, one instance.
One instance was real. I don't know what I would press. I mean, this... We could establish that she has no motive to have done this, right?
Hold it!
God, that sounded like a child saying that. That was weird.
Yeah, it's... I have no idea why, but for some reason the voice clips are very muted in this game.
Yeah, it's wild.
I don't really have the same punch.
No.
So you think Mr. Justice is kind?
Yes, very kind. He rescued me. He's like the
Shut
sun, strong and warm. He makes me feel strong too.
Stop referencing this. Stop that.
The only adjectives I associate with the sun are sweltering and oppressive.
I agree, Phoenix.
He's more of a winter person.
Yep.
But then Apollo got hurt, and it's all my fault.
Junie, Apollo's going to be fine. He's just like the sun, right? Well, the sun doesn't just drop out of the sky.
You really think he'll be fine? But the sun does go down at night. Don't say that.
Don't say that, please don't. Apollo does what Batman doesn't.
Who's he with? I want her dead.
That's good.
Mr. Payne, I do not think much of men who make young ladies cry.
Look, it's obvious Junie didn't attack Apollo. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Right, I agree.
They must have gone to look for Bum Rap Riney together. But why do they need to find it so badly that they go to all that trouble? Oh, yeah, okay, let's just press everything then.
Hold it!
I hate that. I hate the hold it.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I feel like the voice direction in this game was pretty poor overall, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Partially because, like, I think I told you this on Discord earlier, but, like, there are a couple characters in this game that are written as though they have accents, and then in the anime cutscenes and voice lines, they just don't.
Yeah. That's
and it feels like there's... Yeah, it just feels like there's no communication between the localization team and the voiceover team.
Ugh. That's sad.
But we will get to my husband later.
I suppose we will. Do you always cough when you get nervous, Miss Woods?
Yes.
Mr. Wright, please do not make Miss Woods nervous by pressing her so ruthlessly.
But that barely even qualified as a quasi-question. Let's help her relax with a little small talk before we dive into the cross-examination. You know, ask her about her hobbies and her crushes and stuff.
Her crushes? Really?
I don't know about this. Yeah, that would just make her more nervous, I think.
Hold it!
Why exactly did you go to the courtroom ruins?
I went to look for my medicine. To stop my coughing.
Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4?
I dropped it in the heat of the moment. Bumrap Riney, he was keeping my medicine safe for me. He has a little compartment that I can put things in, you see.
Like a bomb. And Phony Fanty has the same type of pocket. That's where the bomb was inserted.
I have put my medicine for coughing and it fits inside Bumrap Riney. When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for it. There's so much rubble in there, I was worried, but there's no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So when we got inside, Apollo went straight there and started looking for my Riney in that area.
Oh.
It was so nice of him to do that for me in spite of all his injuries.
Apollo's a good boy.
He's so good. Apollo's so strong and kind, just like the trees of the forest.
Okay. The way she makes him sound, you'd think Apollo was some kind of ancient god. Hold on. This needs to get screen capped. That's actually a dumb line, and I love it.
Yeah. It's like a funny. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
There's the punchline.
Oh wait. No, I'm the judge. Hey. Yeah, it is confusing though with us swapping back and forth.
Yeah, we'll lock it into at some point. Maybe next game, since there's 2 judges in the next game, each of us will take one. That'll make it less confusing.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you went to the ruins, I see. That seems to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony, Miss Woods.
Alright. There was no rubble near the witness stand. Let me look at... What? But... What about all the stuff around the witness stand? Does she mean just this side of the witness stand? Oh, you can see my mouse, can't you, Mina?
No. But, yep, no, you're on the right track.
Okay.
Objection!
The objection is fine, at least. It's still not as, like... It doesn't have the same impact that it should, though.
Yeah.
So we started this search with the witness stand, you say?
That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the furthest point in the room. He was being so brave. And strong.
Uh-huh.
But that's odd.
Under the circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable of that.
But he was. And he still is. He might not look it, but he really is brave. And kind, too.
Shut up. No, that's not the part I'm finding fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo. What you are claiming is something that no one should have been able to do.
But I should think that anyone can be brave and kind if they wanted to be, Mr. Right.
What a good message. Thank you, Mr. Judge. True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would please take a look at this diagram. With the courtroom in this state, how is it possible to walk up to the witness stand?
Oh.
Is that rubble that's right in front of the witness stand? Like the shape there? What is that?
I see your point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the witness stand.
Does such a tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it.
Why are you defending her? Wait, what happened?
Ugh. Great, now I'm not so sure it matters.
A real man doesn't make mountains out of molehills, you know.
That's rich.
But that's precisely what Mr. Right does best.
Gaspin Payne's the kind of dude who call himself a Sigma male.
Ew. I hate it. I call slander, Your Honor.
So, was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say, it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy from just this diagram. Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of the crime scene?
Let me see, Your Honor. Ah, yes. I have one more. Here it is. It's a more pulled back version of the photo presented before.
Is that the bomb case?
Uh-huh.
So is that what's there in the diagram?
Uh-huh.
Why is that there? Huh? What's that hunk of metal on wheels? Mr. Payne, is that metallic object in that photo Mr. Tonate's bomb transport case?
That's right. Is there some problem?
Why is it there?
Ah, yes. That transport case was there in courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. It must have been there ever since.
Oh, that's it.
Miss Woods, have you remembered something?
Yes, I just realized. Its position, it's different from before.
Its position? The position of what?
The position of that big metal thing.
The bomb transport case?
Yes. When Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the case is in the photo was an open space, so it was easy to search the stand.
I see. So where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it?
As I recall, I think it was more to the right.
Covering... to the right? Then that means... in that case, the case was over there at the time of Apollo's attack? So... Apollo wouldn't have been able to write that.
Yeah. Who cares why the transport case was then? What difference does it make? It has nothing at all to do with what we were talking about.
Objection!
It does, though. Where the transport case was has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear.
What?
Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. And you sound as though you know where the case was at the time of the attack.
Yes, Your Honor. This diagram represents the crime scene as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. Alright, I have this. The bomb transport case was here at the time of Apollo's attack. It was... Oh, this is jank. It's a little bit jank.
A little bit jank.
A little bit jank.
Take that!
Your Honor, I assure that this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault. But that's...
Inconceivable.
Miss Woods, was this where the transport case was when you saw it? Cardinal Sinful, this series doesn't really care about conflicts of interest, and also Apollo was attacked in the middle of the case. Like, he's not technically related to the case. But this, we're talking about the bombing, not necessarily the attack on Apollo. Right?
Yeah.
The indictment on Miss Woods for the attack on Apollo was only just brought to trial today, on the second day. But also, the series doesn't really care about conflicts of interest.
Yes, that's where it was.
Otherwise, like, the entire last case of the last game wouldn't have happened. Or at the very least, Clavier wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Woods. I am sure the court has noted an interesting fact about this position. The transport case covers up the writing in blood. Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there because the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing.
Objection!
Why should we believe the defendant's claim that the case was in a different position? She's obviously lying.
Objection!
The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proved by more than Miss Woods' testimony alone.
What? And what is this proof you're talking about?
What is this proof you're talking about? No. What is this proof you're talking about, Phoenix?
Take a closer look at the second photo.
The second photo? Oh, there. The second. This one. Wait, which photo? This one?
That one, yeah.
Oh, you can see the tire tracks. Wow, those are really hard to see, actually.
And what do they go over?
What do they? Oh, they go over his bandages.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually tricky to see.
It was clearer on the 3DS, at least.
I imagine so. It's right here in the crime photo. I'm keen to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright. What in this photo indicates that the transport case was moved after the assault? This.
Take that!
Please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandages here. I see it, but what is it? This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case's carrying bomb. Transport case carrying the bomb. What? Huh? What did that say? This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. Okay, there we go. I'm glad that we can now go back and look at lines that I accidentally misread or skip.
It's a good feature, and it's here to stay as well.
Good. As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice. I almost said Mr. Right. Then, after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved.
What?
Just as Miss Woods said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Ugh. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood. You did it, boss! It was a real nail biter, but you pulled it off! Yup, that should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction. Ah, it was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that! I love Phoenix having a bit of ego. It's cute.
Yeah.
Boss, I'm sensing a definite smug and braggy vibe coming off of you. I have just one question, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. If Mr. Justice didn't leave this message in blood, then who did?
Huh? What?
Oh.
Well... Oh, shit. Wait, no, but Juniper wouldn't have done it. Looks like I should have taken that train of thought through to the last station.
Well, I've heard a lot about this. So this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, isn't it?
Ah, this feeling. It brings back memories of the old days. Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin.
Gee, Mr. Wright, the judge kind of makes you sound no better than a 2-bit con man.
You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence.
Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster. But what now, boss?
Hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner.
Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way through this. Slow zoom. I have to dig my way to the truth somehow. Who could have written that message in blood? The culprit. Right? And then I can point the finger at the guy who obviously did it. What do you have? No, yeah, he wasn't here at the time either, was he?
Yeah.
If Apollo didn't leave that bloody writing, maybe it was Apollo's attacker who wrote it and made it look like Apollo did it? It is kind of a shame that the game isn't seemingly doing much with the fact that it can now do camera angles.
Yeah.
It is really just trying to recreate the 2D Ace Attorney games, but in 3D.
Yeah, they won't learn to take advantage of that until Great Ace Attorney, where you've got, like, Ryunosuke standing up and walking around and doing all this crazy stuff while the court's in session.
Yeah, I mean, granted, that would be, like, a lot of work. Especially, like, I don't know. Because the development of these games is always weird and rushed. So, like, maybe they just couldn't do it to the best of their ability at the time?
Yeah, I don't know. This game feels like their first steps, like they're just learning, and then Great Ace Attorney and Spirit of Justice, which come later, feel like they're perfecting it.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, I mean, it is kind of like, you know, it's a little bit like Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, where it's just like, you're just figuring out 3D, it's baby steps, you're figuring it out, and then you get Super Mario Galaxy, and then Majora's Mask. It took Mario until Galaxy to get... No, it's Sunshine. Sunshine's the one. That's where they truly figured it out. That seems like the most reasonable explanation. But wait a minute. I just realized something, boss. What is it? Look at the amount of blood in the photo. It doesn't look like Apollo bled very much. I wonder if it's even possible to write out words with just this much. Hey, you're right. Good thing Apollo didn't lose that much blood. That might be a factor in why he survived the assault and didn't suffer massive brain damage. And since there was so little blood, that pretty much rules out his attacker, huh? Oh. I guess so. But if it wasn't his attacker, then who else could it have been? Oh, you know what? I'm really glad. It's really cool that I picked the wrong option. But then Phoenix and Athena, like, talked it out and were like, no, that couldn't have been it.
Yeah, without penalizing you.
Yeah, that's really good, actually. Apollo definitely didn't do it. So it was
who else was in that courtroom and bled a lot?
Who? But oh, but she did bleed a lot.
Did bleed a lot.
Why did she write that?
I don't know.
Take that!
That's my favorite thing to say when you ask a rhetorical question.
Because I know you know. To be honest, I don't actually have any real proof of this. But I've come this far, there's no turning back now.
Besides Apollo, there was one more person who shed blood at this crime scene. A person who shed blood? You don't mean...
Oh, but I do. I believe it was Candace Arm who left behind this message in blood.
What?
Why? What? Detective Arm? Oh my god, I like how the screen also changes color with her emotions.
Yeah.
That's really good. Are you sure you know what you're doing here? Not really.
Objection!
Kind of ridiculous assertion is that. If you had said the attacker left it to throw people off, it might have made sense.
At first glance, that would seem to be the most reasonable explanation. However, Apollo didn't shed enough blood to write such an extensive message of one word.
Oh, I see. Even the photo makes it clear there wasn't enough blood to write all those letters. And Mr. Justice did survive. I suppose he didn't bleed very extensively in that case.
Why would Detective Arm write the defendant's name? There's no connection between the two whatsoever.
Yeah, that's... You're right.
They'd never even met each other.
That's very true. Well then, let's see. Then maybe the intended meaning of the message is not what it appears to be.
The intended meaning?
Let me
Appears to be.
look at some stuff real quick. I mean, that couldn't possibly say anything else. That does say woods. Unless it says Sdoom.
I mean, he didn't bleed a lot, but he did bleed a bit, right?
Yeah.
So if the attacker wanted to, instead of making a brand new message, modify an existing one.
Modify an existing one. But what would that... What could that possibly... Oh, wait. There's another letter here. Why is there another letter here?
I don't know.
Shut up.
So what could that letter be, though?
I'm trying to think of what it could possibly be. I mean, it looks like... I mean, it's hard to tell.
There's a hint in this photo.
There's a hint? I mean, is the hint the fucking thing? The case?
You have the case in your evidence, you can take a look at that.
I mean, there are 2 zeros here. But, like, you can't really turn a... Oh, but you can turn a 1 into a D. And a 5 into an S. And then the last one would be an R. And then... But... So, oh, that's definitely an L. Yeah, that does look like it could have been an L at one point, and then they change it. Man, this is stupid. This is really dumb. Maybe the message was not intended to be woods.
Coming from you, that's quite the bold statement, Mr. Wright. You wish to assert that this bloody writing could have some other meaning?
Yes, Your Honor. For something I pulled out of a wormhole, it could turn out to be true, right?
Objection!
It clearly says woods, as anyone can plainly see. This guy's stupid lucky that his serial number happened to be transformable into the name of the defendant so
Incredibly lucky!
Oh my
I feel
God.
bad for the localizers though, having to actually like localize that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like imagine how stupid difficult that would be, because when they're making these games in Japan, they don't freaking care. They're like, yeah, we'll write it in kanji, whatever.
Yeah, so they just had to figure some shit out. Oh, it sucks.
Objection!
But Candace Arm was a detective. Maybe Woods only means something to the police. Like a police scanner code, for example. I didn't think of that.
Mina?
Oh, sorry. You may have tricked his honor, but you'll never get the best of me. I have a thing for studying on the weekends, as you may have already guessed.
Uh-huh.
And there's no such radio code as Woods in this state, dear Mr. Wright.
Is that a fact?
Don't look at me! I know as much as you do about police codes. Fuck the cops.
Enough of this. I was quite taken with the defense's new theory. But if I can't substantiate it with anything, then I must end things here. No, please wait, Your Honor. Very well. But before we discuss this theory any further, I demand a plausible explanation. So, Mr. Wright, what is the true meaning of the bloody writing?
Well,
I believe it's... And no stalling. If you can't come up with an answer quickly, I will declare this discussion officially over.
I'm in trouble now. What other meaning could it have besides the obvious one? Maybe it means something in another language? Or maybe it's a code.
Think, Phoenix. You can do this. Which piece of evidence will tell us what the word Woods really means?
The bomb case.
Take that!
The bomb transport case. I'm about had it up to here with your shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Take a look at the numbers on this case, Your Honor. L10015R. Doesn't this string look vaguely familiar? L100. What does this have to do with anything?
What could these numbers possibly have to do with the case at hand?
Now please take a look at the bloody writing shown in the crime photo. It's really convenient that they cropped out the other letter from this photo, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I see it.
That girl.
That's one on my side.
It says Woods.
Or you could say it's a horse of a different color, Your Honor. The first character isn't a W. It's actually an L and a 1. The next two are zeros.
Oh, my goodness.
The true meaning behind the bloody writing isn't Miss Woods' name. It's the number engraved on this bomb transport case. Oh. And that also happens to be Ted Tonate's ID.
Objection!
Which is... Alright.
What are you talking about? The next part doesn't make any sense. The next number is a 1, but the bloody writing says D.
Objection!
But the number on the case and the bloody writing can be made to match up quite easily. This is how the number on the transport case can be made to match the bloody writing. Wait. What? Erase one line. Right? Yeah? Because you just have to get rid of the curved line on the D, and that's it. Or if you erase two lines, I guess, from on the L on the W. Like one that.
Yeah.
Okay. Please erase the third downward stroke of the W and the curved part of the D. There we go.
Well, would you look at that? L-I-O-O-I-S?
No, Your Honor. It isn't meant to be read as a word. It's the number L11015. Which, if you take away the final R, is the exact same number that's on the bomb transport case.
Objection!
Erase 2 lines where they match up, you say? Well, I can change anything to anything else simply by erasing 2 lines. What if we erase 2 lines from your name? Would you be happy as Mr. Rye?
Shut up! Well, would you, Mr. Rye? The only right spelling is right.
Okay, I'm doing pretty well here, and I think I've drawn the right conclusion. Detective Arm's real message to us is the bomb transport case number. Your Honor, the 2 lines were added by the real culprit to intentionally mislead people.
What?
The original message Detective Arm left behind was the transport case number. But whoever assaulted Apollo changed the message. If you're right, boss, then what do you suppose Detective Arm was trying to tell us? Good question. What does this number represent? Yes, correct. Candace Arm lost her life in the courtroom bombing. Her dying message could only have had one purpose.
No.
To tell us the name of the one responsible for the bombing. Well, don't keep us in suspense, Mr. Wright. Tell us who she was trying to name. The culprit that the victim was trying to identify is none other than the guy whose name literally means explosion.
Take that!
The defense wishes to indict Mr. Ted Tonate on the charge of the courtroom bombing. Ted Tonate? Apparently, disarming bombs isn't Mr. Tonate's only specialty. Somehow, the victim must have realized that he was the bomber. So when she was caught in the blast, she left his bomb transport case number as her dying message. She used Mr. Tonate's ID number to figure him for the crime.
Why would anyone go out of their way to write an ID number? Wouldn't they simply write the person's name?
Yes. He's got a good point there.
What do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright?
That only Detective Arm would know the answer to that, but allow me to offer a theory. Perhaps Detective Arm couldn't recall Mr. Tonate's name in the heat of the moment. As I recall, this was the first meeting between the two. It's entirely possible they wouldn't have been familiar with each other. Or maybe using the ID number was a way to hide its true meaning from the real culprit, thus lowering the odds that they would erase the bloody writing. But no matter what the reason, the important thing is the meaning behind her message. The fact remains, she wrote Mr. Tonate's ID number.
Objection!
Now, just one moment here. There hasn't been any proof yet that it was indeed Detective Arm who wrote it. Bloody writing wasn't found during the investigation after the blast. If Detective Arm left the message, it should have been found at that time.
Objection!
No, the bomb case was there. Naturally, Mr. Tonate hid it before anyone could discover it. And there's a simple explanation for how he was able to do so.
What?
Mr. Tonate was able to cover the message up because he's the first to find the body.
Wearing those weird goggles.
He is wearing those weird goggles. The first person to discover the bloody writing was Mr. Tonate himself. When Mr. Tonate saw that the victim had written his ID number, he used his bomb transport case to cover up the bloody writing as a stopgap measure. So that's why the message in blood was under the transport case. He didn't have enough time to try and scrub away the writing. If he didn't report the body right away, he would look suspicious. So those letters lived on to serve another function. But Mr. Tonate used them in another incident.
Oh, the assault on Mr. Justice.
Exactly. Mr. Tonate hit upon a plan to use the bloody writing for his own purposes. So he didn't clean it away. Instead, he made it look like Mr. Justice wrote it by adding the 2 lines to the writing that Detective Arm left behind. He changed the meaning of the message. He made it look like Mr. Justice was accusing Miss Woods of the attack. So that means the only person who could have altered the bloody writing was the courtroom bomber, who was the same person that assaulted Mr. Justice. And that person is Ted Tonate.
Oh. I'm doing a lot of talking in this one.
Yeah. It'll be better next episode.
Yeah.
Order in the court! Order, I say! It looks like we will have to hear from the bomb specialist himself. Mr. Payne, please have Mr. Tone take the witness stand.
Yes, Your Honor.
That was great, Mr. Wright!
Just doing what I do best,
which is flying by the seat of my pants. I like how he's remembering how sus Tonate was.
Yeah.
I finally drawn Mr. Tonate back onto the witness stand. Looks like you'll get your wish, Goggle Man. Now watch me take your lies apart. Goggle Man.
Mr. Tonate, I'm afraid we have a few more questions for you.
Objection!
I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Mr. Tonate. The message in blood matches your ID number.
Oh, wow, okay, never mind. They're doing stuff with cameras now.
The same ID number that is there on that bomb transport case.
I'll have them untangled for you in no time at all.
You were the first person on the scene after Detective Arm left your message in blood. You were the only one who could have hidden the writing and then used it again later.
I see times 2.
That's stupid.
That's a very good question. Well, do you, Mr. Wright?
Do I? Uh-oh. No.
The best way to prove that Detective Arm wrote that message is to...
analyze the DNA?
Yeah.
So it would be her blood, right?
Yeah.
Your Honor,
Apollo.
I request that a DNA test be performed on the blood itself. Once we know whose it is, it will be obvious as to who wrote the message.
Oh, he's freaking out.
It is interesting that, like, the witness has a face mask they can put on to prevent it looking suspicious.
Yeah.
Bailiff, please put in a request for a DNA test with the forensics team.
Yes, Your Honor.
It will be some time before we have the results of the analysis. Until then, let's hear more from the witness.
I love the little squinty. It's actually, like, kind of cute, almost.
Very sneaky.
Yeah. Okay. But...
So you're saying that the victim's blood was nowhere near where the writing was?
It's true that a body was discovered near the entrance to the courtroom. Please have a look at this crime scene photo.
You couldn't have shown her hands, huh?
As you can see, there's blood on the rubble near the victim's body. She ought to die after hitting her head there.
She must... No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, should double check her autopsy.
Yeah, because it was flat.
Yeah.
I see. All right then, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Yeah, man, you can stand to try being less suspicious.
He's a cop. It's probably like the 4th murder he's gotten away with.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I did point out the time of death before. There was plenty of time where she could have moved. Have a good look, Charles. So, but do I get... Is the other photo in the... It is, okay. She had struck her head on rubble and died near... She was too far away from where the... Yeah, so she couldn't have... That couldn't have been the bit. Trauma to the back of head caused by impact with a flat object.
Objection!
You are a terrible liar, Mr. Tonate. Take a look at this autopsy, specifically the part about Detective Arm's head injury. Cause of death: trauma to back of head caused by impact with a flat object. Now take a good look at the bloody piece of rubble. It's sharp and pointed. Oh! Hey, you're right, boss. It is pointy. Just like your hair. That is odd, isn't it? What could be the meaning of this contradiction? I believe it means the victim did not hit her head on this piece of rubble. The bloodstain you see is just another fabrication. Its purpose is to mislead us into thinking the victim died near the courtroom entrance. Oh.
Oh. Are you claiming the culprit moved the victim's body?
That's exactly what I'm claiming. The victim hit her head at some other location. Most likely on the floor or some other flat surface. And this location was somewhere near where the bloody writing was found. In that case, she definitely could have written the message.
Your Honor, I have the results of the bloodstain analysis.
That was quick.
Ah, very good timing. Let's take a look. According to this report, the message was written in Detective Arm's blood. And as the defense claims, only the parts of the message that were added afterwards were written in Mr. Justice's blood. It would appear the defense's assertion is correct after all. Fuck yeah, it is! We do it!
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yes! You did it! You were right, boss! Now I have to drive it home. I'll have to take a good look at the bloody writing analysis later.
Will I? God. Stop bottom typing.
Like, the idea that you would write that, even if you're frustrated, is really funny to me.
Yeah. DNA analysis definitely proves the blood of the writing to be that of the victim, Candace Arm, age 27. However, the lines that were added later were found to be written in the blood of Apollo Justice, age 23. Why does their age matter?
I don't know. Police.
Police, I guess.
Mr. Tonate, it is now apparent that you have told several lies to this court. I hope you have some sort of explanation for yourself.
I like how that wouldn't be sweat. That would be like condensation on the face guard.
Yeah. From how hard he's sweating on the inside.
Yeah. He's getting super warm and it's causing condensation to pool on the face guard.
You will?
He's breathing really heavily.
But then, why are you so calm? The truth.
What the fuck do you what?
Your Honor, I would like to invoke my bad.
I see. So it is your assertion that you merely moved the body, is that it?
This is not gonna hold up.
Oh, well, if that's all you did, then... Wait a minute! That in and of itself is a criminal act! Glad to see you finally crossed that finish line, Your Honor. Very well, then. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright.
I mean, do you have anything to contradict that he didn't just move the body?
And you have something to contradict what he saw.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't have been able to see the writing, right?
Well, he wouldn't be able to see a certain part of the writing. What does he claim he saw?
Did you see the whole number? Oh! He couldn't have seen the R.
Yeah.
Should I present this? Oh no.
Yeah, that should work.
Or
Objection!
One of them. They both have photos of it.
Yeah, sometimes multiple pieces of evidence will work.
I just want to make doubly sure that L10015R is really what you saw written in blood. But that's odd, because that's not what I see.
Objection!
What on earth are you babbling on about now? Wasn't it you that claimed the bloody writing was his ID number in the first place?
Take a good look at the photo in the bloody writing analysis. Ah, okay, so that is the one I should have presented. But the other one worked. Now tell me, does it really say L10015R?
Oh. Yep.
Something is missing, isn't it? And that something is the final R. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Tonate? What the fuck?
Why would you type stuttering?
Yeah, why would you do that? Come back, my beautiful contradiction. Mr. Wright, I'm not so sure it was just a simple slip of the finger. You have something for me, Athena? I sense that he's extremely agitated, almost panicked. He does look pretty flustered. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears there was nothing more than a mere mistake. I don't know. Did he really just make a typo? What about that R? Did Mr. Tonate really see it? Did he actually say it was a typo? Oh my god, he did.
Yeah.
What an idiot. He thought it. No, he actually saw it. Maybe Mr. Tonate really did see the R. But there's no R anywhere in the bloody writing. What's going on here? Huh? Now that I take another look at the photo, I think maybe... That's it! What is it now, Mr. Wright? Are you trying to imitate Apollo and his quartz of steel? I've got it! So that's what happened. A slip of the finger. Is that really all it was? Because I don't think so. I propose that Mr. Tonate really did see the letter R. But the photo clearly shows that there is no R. I clearly do not see any continuation of any letter over on the right at all. No, Your Honor. Actually, just the opposite is true. The photo shows that Mr. Tonate actually could have seen the R. If you're going to make that claim, then you'd better be able to point out what you mean. What part of the photo shows that Mr. Tonate could have seen the R? The fact that the R is still there? Judge? Judge?
Take that!
Please look here, to the right of the 5. Do you see a little bit of red? Oh, I see it. Just on the edge of where the floor is broken up. That's the R that Mr. Tonate saw.
Objection!
It's true that the witness wears some very, very odd goggles. But that doesn't mean his eyesight's bad, nor his brain power. What part of that little smudge looks like an R to you?
But what Mr. Tonate saw wasn't that little smudge. Oh no, Val. It's okay. The VOD will be here for you. There was a whole incomplete R written there. Before the floor was damaged by the explosion. Oh, well, that explains it. Huh? Care to explain what you mean? Because you just proposed that everything happened in the exact opposite order. Yep, because that's the way it really went down. The timing of when the R was written turns everything about this case around. So she wrote it before the explosion?
Yeah.
Now then, if the floor was damaged by the explosion, when was the message written? Before the explosion. Oh, that means Tonate attacked her before the explosion.
Mm-hmm.
With the bloody message running off the edge of the damaged floor like that. So was the explosion there just to cause a diversion so he could murder her? We can only conclude that it was written before the explosion.
That's ridiculous.
If that were true, it overturns your own premise. That's right. It does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. The victim was not killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion ever occurred. Order! Order in the court!
What kind of preposterous claim is that? Have you forgotten the victim's body was found at the scene of the explosion?
Objection!
True, but consider this scenario. She was hit on the back of the head and killed before the explosion, or even before the trial began. What? Huh? Her body was subsequently placed in the courtroom ruins after the bombing occurred. That way, it could be made to look like she was a victim of the blast. It sounds like we had better look into what the victim was doing before the trial. Mr. Payne, did anyone see Detective Arm before the trial?
Let's see. According to the police report. Here it is. One person saw the victim before the trial. And that person was... Ted Tonate. Wait, what?
No one besides Mr. Tonate saw the victim?
That appears to be the case, Your Honor.
How many of the keys on the little keyboard are just periods?
All of them.
I would now
There's
ask
different
the
kinds.
court to recall something. Specifically, Mr. Tonate's words from yesterday. Oh my! Mr. Tonate! Just before the trial, you were with the victim. I love the little finger wiggle, it's so good.
Yeah.
The two of you were together at the scene of the crime, courtroom number 4. Stop! Stop generating secure passwords! Your Honor, the defense requests new testimony from Mr. Tonate. We wish to hear what he has to say about his whereabouts just before the trial. Mr. Tonate, your testimony, please. He's completely unnerved, Mr. Wright. You must have hit the nail on the head. Oh my god.
Cry-typing now.
He's cry-typing.
I didn't mean to blow up the courtroom.
I'm mentally ill.
That's this thing. I was only in the courtroom with the victim because of our work. I swear I was only transferring the bomb.
Objection!
You and the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime. In other words, you certainly had the opportunity to commit murder, did you not?
Objection!
Yes, do you always leave yourself so open to attacks, Mr. Wright?
What now, Mr. Payne?
Yes, Mr. Tony may have had the opportunity to kill Detective Arm, but an important piece of your assertion is missing.
What important piece?
The murder weapon. What do you claim was used to kill the victim?
Mr. Payne has a point. Even if Mr. Tonate had the chance, without a weapon, we can't accuse him of the crime. Oh, I know exactly what the murder weapon probably was.
Well, Mr. Tony,
I mean, it could have been the bomb.
take a look at it.
The bomb?
Yeah.
It's cracked. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh my god.
I didn't have any sort of thing that could have been used as a murder weapon on me.
I hate that face.
I couldn't have possibly killed Detective Arm.
Did he really
Legit
have
sinister.
nothing he could use as a murder weapon? What is it, Athena? Just looking over the victim's autopsy report, I'm hoping there's something in here that can point us in the right direction. Well, it does say that she died from trauma to the back of the head with a flat object. Yeah, and to inflict that specific kind of injury, all you would need is a flat surface, right? A heavy, blunt object with a flat surface could definitely be our murder weapon. Well, Mr. Wright, can you indicate for the court what was used to kill Detective Arm? I believe I can. Believe being the key word here.
You can.
Then please do so now. What did Mr. Tonate have that could have been used as the murder weapon?
Take that!
Mr. Sonate, you say you didn't have anything that could be used as a murder weapon. But in fact, you had the perfect thing.
What? What the devil are you talking about?
You had this. That's the bomb. I thought you were trying to prove that the victim wasn't killed by the bomb blast. The bomb blast, no. But I believe Candace's arm was killed with this bomb. Because this is the blunt object that delivered the fatal blow to her head. Please recall the description of Detective Arm's head wound. Trauma to the back of head, caused by impact with a flat object. We assume this injury was sustained when her head hit the floor. But a blow from any flat side of this bomb would produce the exact same wound pattern. He's cracking. The bomb's gonna blow up. Well, what's with him?
Show me some proof. Where's the evidence that I hit the victim with the bomb?
He's right. I don't have anything decisive.
Did you find any of the victim's blood in the bomb? That would be decisive proof. But too bad, the bomb is blown to bits. It's long gone. Boom. Game over. Yeah.
Sure, I killed them, but do you have any proof of it? Ugh. Mr. Wright, is there really nothing on the bomb in the photo? I don't see any blood or anything. Wait, the timer display's a little broken here. Maybe it broke when it made contact with Detective Arm's head. That's definitely a distinct possibility. But unless we find a fragment with the victim's blood on it, it's not going to count. Ugh. I guess you're right. By setting off the bomb, Tone managed to obliterate all traces of the murder weapon. What in the world do I do now? Can I look at it? I mean, is there not really anything? Oh, that's not the right thing. Well, at times like this, I've got to change gears and look at things in a different way. He's remembering advice from Mia.
Yeah.
Instead of looking for the things he wasn't able to hide, I should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. Ted Tonate murdered Detective Arm before the trial started. Then he placed her body in the courtroom after the bomb went off, which means there was something he needed to keep hidden until then. And I think I have just the thing. What? Time to present the photo that shows exactly what Mr. Tonate had to hide? What?
What did he have to hide?
What did he have to hide?
Cover up his crime.
The detonator?
If he killed her before... No, if he killed her before the bomb went off, what would he have to hide?
If he killed her before the bomb went off, what would he have to hide?
He was in that courtroom before the bomb went off, right?
The transport case?
No, that was already in there.
That was already in there.
But there was something that would instantly give him away if he didn't hide it before people got into the courtroom with him.
Wait. Ted Tonate murdered Detective Arm before the trial started. Then he placed her body in the courtroom after the bomb went off. Which means there's something he needed to keep hidden until then. The writing?
Not necessarily the writing, but...
Or I mean like the blood, I imagine.
I think you're thinking a bit too small. Think big picture. What would instantly give someone away as a murderer?
I mean, a murder weapon.
If you walked down someone, what would be the thing that immediately makes you go, oh, this person just killed someone?
The body?
Yeah.
So I show this.
Yeah. The wording's really weird here.
It is!
Take that!
Claire, yeah, I'm having so much fun playing as Athena right now. The thing that I am doing. I do like Athena. Athena's fine.
Your Honor, there's something we've all been overlooking. If the murder took place before the trial, then Mr. Tone would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial.
Hey, you're right. Oh. And if we can figure out where that hiding place was...
Exactly. We might be able to find some evidence we could pin him down with. So where could Mr. Tone have hidden the body during the trial?
In the bomb case. Is that big enough? It is pretty big, right?
It's pretty big, yeah.
Take that!
It is, yeah, it is kind of sad that Athena doesn't get her own first case.
Yeah. I 100% get the feeling, just based on how Athena's role in the game is, that they were planning on making her playable for the majority of cases, and then when they decided they wanted Phoenix back in the courtroom, they're like, yeah, we'll just give half of her cases to Phoenix instead.
It would be cool if like, Phoenix just acted as a mentor, and then the game was just Athena and Apollo.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I would have preferred that, because Phoenix has already had an entire trilogy.
Yeah, because honestly, the dual Destinies in the title is Athena and Apollo.
Yeah.
Like, that's what that's referring to.
And then also Phoenix is here.
Wait, a box big enough for a body. A box that was in the courtroom the whole time. A box nobody would touch if they thought there was a bomb in it. Mr. Tonate! No, you're the one who's got to show it to me. You heard me. Now show me what's inside that bomb transport case.
What? Why? No, there's no need.
I've got him now.
Oh my god, yeah, this is so good. This is a very good cornered theme.
Yeah.
Just before the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object. And then you placed her body in the ruins of the courtroom after the bomb went off. Clearly, you were trying to make it look like she died in the explosion. But where was the body hidden during the trial? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. The answer is right here. Inside a box made of thick alloy plating that can withstand any impact.
No, that's completely false.
If it's false, you should have no objections to showing us your transport case. So, let's open it up and take a look inside, shall we? What? I'm sorry? What? What's he up to now? Oh my fucking god, this dude. What? Huh? What's going on? Mr. Tony, are you threatening me?
But Mr. Tony, didn't you just say that it's a training model, a fake to practice on?
I did, but I lied. But the HH3000 was used to blow up courtroom number 4, wasn't it?
Did you say that? You're right, I did say that.
Huh? What? Then, are we to take that as a confession on your part?
Mr. Tony, please be reasonable. you really expect to believe a crazy story like that?
Oh my god.
Huh? I must confess, no one opened the stuffed animal to check.
No, there really is a possibility the bomb was switched out.
So he's had a real bomb with him this whole time?
Order! Order in the court!
Everybody leave.
It just wouldn't do for the judge presiding over this court to run. But that horrible explosion the other day.
The judge looks like he's about to book it for the nearest exit any second. And Mr. Payne...
that is...
Oh, he left. He actually ran away. And he's off. Mr. Wright, what do we do? Ugh. It'd be pretty pathetic to run now, wouldn't it? But the bomb might really go off. Is this a real bomb? Is that bomb really the HH3000? What should I do? I can run now.
Hold it!
God, that's so weak.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so deflating. You're not going anywhere, Ted Tonate. Your Honor, there's no reason to be afraid. That bomb is a fake.
Be not afraid, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, none of your bluffing now. Not at a time like this. Lives are on the line here.
I'm not bluffing, and I have proof. Oh, that is totally not the real one.
You do?
Yes, of course, Your Honor. It's right here in the photo of the bomb, clear as day. Proof that Mr. Tonate's bomb is not the real HH3000.
Really? Out with it then, immediately. Where's the proof that what Mr. Tonate is holding is not the real HH3000?
The crack in it.
Take that!
The display for the timer on the bomb on the photo was broken. Most likely it broke when Mr. Tonate used the bomb to attack Detective R. But the display on the bomb is in front of us is not broken.
Oh, you're right.
Therefore, this is not the real HH3000. Mr. Tonate was clearly lying when he said he switched out the bomb in the stuffed animal. The real HH3000 blew up in courtroom number 4. This bomb is nothing more than a fake, a model used for training purposes. Get fucked, dude! Fear not, Your Honor. I will examine the inside of the bomb transport case myself.
Yes, please do that, Mr. Wright.
Oh, stop!
Oh, look, there's blood in it.
Well, what is that? Is that a blood stain?
Just as I expected. Your lies have all been blown to bits, Mr. Tonate. I'm confident DNA analysis on this bloodstain will confirm that it's Detective Arm's blood. And that those results will conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Arm. How about it, Mr. Tonate? Think you can dismantle this decisive evidence?
Get a little camera pan for the ultimate objection.
I love it. It's very good.
Dismantle it. You're too late. You missed your chance to run, so now you're out of time. This HH-3000 is about to explode.
Don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tonate. I've already proved that your bomb is a fake.
It's real. This bomb is the real thing, I tell you. It's real.
Oh my, he's cracked. He's lost it. Mad Bomber, party of one.
There's no time left. It's gonna blow. I can disarm it. I have to take it apart. I can dismantle anything. I can take apart evidence. I can take apart bombs. I can dismantle it all.
Okay. What? Did you just take a bite out of it?
He smashed his goggles onto it.
Was that a real bomb? It was fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That meltdown wasn't very good.
Little beady cartoon eyes.
I do like the beady cartoon eyes.
It's all over. My life has been blown to pieces. It's all that stupid woman's fault. I was selling the bombs I disarmed the black market.
What the fuck, dude?
When I tried to take this one, she just had to notice, didn't she? She confronted me in courtroom number 4 that day. That's why I had no choice.
She do be pretty hot, though.
She do be pretty dead as well.
She do be pretty dead, yeah.
Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her. It's all her fault. While I was looking for a place to hide her body, she left a message in her own blood. The trial was about to start, so I didn't have time to clean it up, and now all of this. I thought for sure I could disguise her death with an explosion.
Yeah, that's fair, Val. It is the first meltdown we've seen.
Then that stupid defense attorney started sticking his nose into my business. After my testimony yesterday, I went to courtroom number 4, and I found that kid all over my bomb transport case. That's when I snuck up behind, and bam!
Killed him.
That's when the idiot police arrested the little girl. Aren't you the idiot police?
Yes.
I thought for sure I could put it all on her. Why? Oh, why?
I think this is the first time we've gotten, like, a proper, full confession.
A villain monologue.
Yeah. Like, most of the time when we find somebody guilty, they just, like, confirm that the shit that we said was true. They don't go on, like, a whole confession of all of their actions leading up to the murder, right?
Yeah, here's the step-by-step of my plan.
Yeah.
Ted Tonate, you are hereby under arrest on suspicion of the courtroom bombing and the assault on Mr. Justice. Your innocence or guilt will be determined at a later trial.
What?
Now then, I see that members of the public have returned to the gallery. One person, however, seems to still be running far, far away. Be that as it may, I will now announce Miss Juniper Woods' verdict.
Hell yeah, we do it. Yay!
Love the little shot they added of the defendant.
I like it, like, giving a shot of the empty prosecution. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Court is adjourned.
Yeah, because normally it just does, like, the one shot of the courtroom, right?
Yeah.
We don't usually get close-ups of, like, the defendant, the defense, and the prosecution. So that's nice.
Yeah.
You did it, boss! Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow. Is this Phoenix's first case back?
No. The first case back is the DLC case, which is why it's very baffling they made a DLC.
Yeah, that's weird. So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing. It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it? That's not the kind of thing that usually just works out. You made it happen. And the way that that mean old prosecutor hightailed it out of there, that was great.
That's right, Athena. Thank you for everything you did for me.
I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now you can go back home to the forest in peace.
I hope the both of you will come and visit there sometime.
That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation. I don't know, Mr. Wright. I'm not so sure you can make it all the way up to Junie's house. How high up do you live again, Junie?
Around 3,000 feet, I think.
What the fuck? What? That's not a forest, that's a mountain. But, you know, boss, there's something that still bothers me about the case. One little mystery we never got around to solving. Oh, that? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Is this the unsolved mystery you're thinking of? Oh, the switch.
Yeah.
Take that!
The remote switch, right? Yeah, I wonder where it disappeared to. Maybe Mr. Tone just got rid of it somewhere. Yeah, it is a pretty big thing to leave unsolved, though. Well, let's leave it up to the police to find. For now, we should be celebrating our not guilty verdict. I guess you're right. Hey, I know. Junie, shall we go report the good news? You know, to that certain someone.
Okay.
Huh? Her grandmother? No, silly, to Apollo! Oh, wait. Well, why don't we all go to the hospital together to see him? Great idea. I bet he's bored out of his mind. It's not like he's got a stack of Steel Samurai DVDs like you did that one time.
Okay.
And so the courtroom bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in the office, that's for sure. Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, and me, Phoenix Wright. Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve. When our powers combine, we're an unstoppable team. At least, that's what I believed.
Oh. Past tense. Oh.
But all of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. It was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test.
What?
Oh, it's still the Write Anything agency?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, anime!
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Wait,
What?
what do you mean by a leave?
Can you at least give me a reason why?
I can only say that this is something I must settle on my own.
Backstory.
Trissy!
Bye, Apollo. You're out of the game, I guess.
Farewell.
And he was never seen again.
Oh, why, Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
This is so anime. I expected his foot to be there.
Standing on the roof.
Yeah. That was the most anime thing I think I've ever seen. Oh. What? Huh? Look at that little boy! Look at that baby man. Oh, is this the next case we're doing?
Yeah. This game is very strangely told out of chronological order.
Yeah, this seems weird.
So the proper order is 2 DLC, 3 The first half of 4 won, the second half of 4, and then
what
5.
What the fuck?
I know.
Okay, end. Oh,
End.
we got anime cutscenes. I can watch those again if I want. Oh, is it just going right into it?
Next time on Ace Attorney Dual Destinies.
Yeah. Whoa! Yo! Fuck
Hi.
yeah! Anime! Is this some Sentai shit?
That was some yokai shit.
This is some yokai shit.
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil
Oh, we're watching
Tenma
Naruto.
and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden
Wait.
chamber.
Kafka?
Night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
It's Kafka.
I kind of hate that they show you did it again, like the second
Yeah,
case
like
in a
what the
row.
fuck?
At long last, the revival of Tenma Taro is at
What?
hand.
It's the Jonker.
The Jonker.
Alright. I mean, I guess the stream's done right now. That was the next time.
Yeah.
We're done. It's over. We're gonna save right here though.
Yeah, just in general, I don't like when they show you who did
Yeah.
it in these games.
It's I like the who done it. I don't like the how done it.
Yeah, like I get that the how done it is like the more compelling mystery for a lot of people, but it's like,
It's nice not knowing who did it.
yeah, and that's something that I think Great Ace Attorney is really, really good at, because literally every single killer is a twist, and like
Yeah.
an exciting twist at that.
Ugh. Hey, but like that first case was all right.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was pretty okay. I'm still sad that like it's not a Athena case really, but
Yeah, they kind of blew all us on that one.
Yep. Did she get more screen time in Spirit of Justice?
Not really.
Great. Cool.
She gets a whole case to basically herself. Like Phoenix and Apollo aren't in it at all in Spirit of Justice stuff.
Alright, that's fine. God, Ace Attorney 7 can't come soon enough, huh?
I really hope that they do make an Ace Attorney 7 and that she's like the de facto main character. Like give her some time.
Give her some time to breathe.
Because like her backstory does get resolved in this game, but that never stopped Phoenix or Apollo. Their backstories don't really get resolved in their games either.
Also, Apollo constantly has new backstory.
Yeah. God, I can't wait till you see what his backstory for this game is. It's very goofy.
There's something about his jacket, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what the fuck is up with that. Yeah, that's the end of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the first Dual Destiny stream. It was fun. I had a good time. I like Athena.
Yeah.
I like Athena a lot so far.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great.
I think this series is consistently excellent at assistant characters. Like in every single game, they're always good.
Yeah. She definitely brings back some more of that Maya energy that I missed in Apollo Justice.
Yeah.
She has that really like plucky, spunky kind of attitude to her that Maya did. It's nice. I'm definitely not gonna like her as much as Maya. I know that for sure.
Well, I don't think there's like any characters that you'll like as much as Maya.
Probably not. Trucy is a close second. Yeah, I think Trucy's a close second. I like Trucy a lot just from Apollo Justice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, nobody's gonna come close to Maya for me. Can't wait till Ace Attorney 7 when Apollo is revealed to be half prosecutor. Yeah. God. I mean, with so many like defense attorneys now, you'd think they could like do a swapsy at some point, right?
Yeah.
They did that with Edgeworth. They did that where he was like the defense for part of a case. So that might be fun.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Anyway, thank you for joining me today, Mina.
It was my pleasure as always. I guess I'll see you again on Saturday. That's
on
quite a way away.
Saturday, yes, we're doing. Oh yeah, we're continuing this on Saturday because we're not streaming on Wednesday. In protest of Twitch doing fuck all about hate raids. So solidarity. Yeah. So I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing more Death Stranding tomorrow. I did a bunch of stuff off stream. Just doing some completion stuff because I don't know. I felt like having something to play while I was watching videos and finishing up Twin Peaks Season 2. Yeah. All of that being said, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, a good sleep.
Goodbye.